Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to get straight into this transformation. This was one of my favorite looks from the Golden Globes this year. It was Priyanka Chopra, the Bollywood starlet that has crossed over so successfully into Hollywood, and she had this amazing gold dress and vampy lip. So I'm going to start by priming my face with this Maybelline Baby Soft primer. It's one of my faves right now, and it just really helps get all the pores looking good. And then I'm going to move on to foundation. Sometimes I do my eyes first and then foundation, but because the eyes here are really simple, it's more on the lip, I'm just going to do my skin first. So I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear along with some NYX Honey Dew Me Up, and I'm just going to put that on my little It Cosmetics Kabuki brush to help blend in that foundation. Now, generally, I like to conceal any blemishes underneath my foundation, but I forgot to do that before I put on my foundation, so I'm just going in with the Master Conceal from Maybelline in medium, and I'm just kind of dabbing in little areas that I had recent breakouts, so I have some discoloration there that was not covered by the foundation. And then what I like to do is I like to take my finger and just pat that into the skin because I feel like that really helps. The warmth in my skin really helps just kind of blend it in versus taking it away, because then I'm just adding layers and layers of makeup on for no reason. Now for concealer, I'm going in with one of my favorites. This is MAC Pro Longwear again. I really love this line, and I believe this is color NC42. I'll list that again below, but right now I don't have it in front of me. And I like this. It's a little bit more of a full coverage concealer, but I really want that, especially because the lips in this look are really bold. I want everything to kind of stand up against those lips, so nothing is kind of sticking out. Everything just looks nice and flawless. And then I'm just going to blend that all in with my handy dandy little beauty blender. Now I'm taking this air spun loose powder from Coty. It is literally $5 from Walmart. I just love it. It works really well on my skin and it keeps everything in place. And I'm using an e.l.f. blush brush to put the powder on. And now I'm baking, but I like to bake really lightly because for some reason I feel like otherwise my skin just looks way too, I don't know, separate colors. So as I am baking under the eyes and at the chin and the forehead, basically my T-zone, I'm just going to contour a little bit. And I'm trying a new contour technique on my nose. Instead of going all the way up, I'm just doing the little bulbous part because I already have a really long nose. So I don't need to really concentrate on all of that. And then I'm going to blend that out with one of these little brushes that I believe I got from Marshall's, and I really love it. It's one of those artist couture dupes. And then I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose with a little bit of that Master Conceal from Maybelline again. Once I have the contour all blended out, I'm going to just take whatever powder has been baking on my face. I'm going to take that e.l.f. brush and just blend it all out. And this really helps ensure that my contouring is also not too harsh, because that is something that I really do not like, is when my contour is way too strong, because I already feel like I have really strong features. And then I'm just going to go in with MAC. This is a paint pot in soft ochre, and I'm going to use that to prime my lids. I feel like this is the best color that helps just neutralize any redness or dark dark coloring that I have on my lids. For my brows, I am really loving this duo from Edward Bess, and it has a pencil on one side and then has a highlighter on the other. The only thing that this pencil does not come with is one of the little spoolies, which I absolutely love to use because it just helps make sure that the brows look really natural. So I'm just going to take another spoolie from e.l.f. and just make sure everything is nicely evened out on both brows. Now for the eyes. Now, I think Priyanka really lets her lips do the talking in this look. I think she already has some really nice bold eyes. But as far as the eyeshadows go, I'm keeping it really simple and neutral because, again, those lips really do all the talking. So I'm going to start by building my crease with this nice, almost soft brown color. And I'm just going to take a nice fluffy brush. I think this one is from Sigma. And I'm just going to work that transition color all over my lid. Now with this darker smoky brown, I'm going to take a small define brush and work it into my crease. Now I don't want anything too harsh or anything too defined because, again, it is all about the lips here. So I'm just going to work that lightly into the crease. And then I'm going to take this other color and blend both those colors together. Now I'm going to spray my brush with some setting spray. This is from Wet n Wild. It's like $5 at the drugstore. I'm going to take this nice muted gold color and I'm going to evenly apply that onto my lid. Only the lid, not going too high up. And I feel like this just adds a little sparkle, which complemented her gold dress so nicely. Now for the inner corners of my eyes, I'm going to take this sparkly peach color with a smaller defined brush, and I'm just going to apply that nicely into the inner corners of my eye. You can also use your finger. I'm just using this because I have this and it's available to me. Now I'm just going to wipe off any excess glitter with a fluffy brush, and then I'm going to go in and blend out my crease a little bit more so I make sure it's just really nice and muted. Nothing too crazy there because, again, it's my lips that are going to do the talking. Then I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara before I do add falsies. Now, I am going to add a little bit of liner, but I am also going to put on some major heavy lashes. I felt like her eyes were just popping big time, but most of it was her own lashes, which she has some amazing ones, and I unfortunately don't. So I'm going to go in with this liner from Rimmel, which I am loving right now. I think it's called Glam Eyes. Again, I will list everything below. And I'm not doing a crazy wing here because she just had a nice defined lid, but nothing too out there. For mascara, I'm always trying new things. This one's one of my favorites right now. It's Big Shot Mascara from Maybelline. It's $5 and it really works wonders. All right, so I am not a very big, like extreme lash girl. I usually do really natural ones, but I thought for this I would try something different. So I'm putting these double up lashes from Ardell, and they are pretty intense. So at the end of this tutorial, I do switch them out for another pair, which I will list below. But I didn't realize how intense they were until I was playing this back, and I was like, OMG, this is kind of crazy for me. So I think for the tutorial, they were fine, but they were a little intense overall. So for right now, this does the trick, and then again, I'll list them below. Okay, then I'm going in again with that smoky brown color, and I'm just going to lightly smoke out my bottom lash line. She definitely was not wearing anything under her eyes. She did not wear any eyeliner there, and I don't even think she had mascara. She just had a nice, soft, smoky look there. Now for bronzer, I'm going in with this matte bronzer from Arbonne. I love this stuff because it doesn't have any shimmer in it, and I feel like her dress already is doing so much of the talking with that gold. So, and we also have gold on our eyes, so I'm just adding a little bit of warmth to my face. This is actually really similar to the Bare Essentials warmth, which I used to love back in the day, and so this kind of reminds me a little bit of that. Then for blush, I'm using Luminoso from Milani Cosmetics, one of my favorite blushes by far. It's been one of my go-tos forever, and it just gives you that really, really pretty peach coloring. It's similar to Orgasm from NARS. Then for highlight, nothing too crazy bold, because again, I feel like the eyes and the dress do all the talking, so I'm going in with this really nice diffused light from Hourglass. It's so pretty, and throughout the day, I just feel like it makes your skin just glow even more. And then I'm going to just take my finger and dab it on the tip of my nose, and then straight down the bridge of my nose, and then also on the cupid's bow. All right, now for the main attraction. Obviously, that vampy lip that Priyanka had was amazing, so stunning, and those lips are perfection. So I'm going to first outline my lips with Plum from Prestige, and I'm just going to barely go over my natural lip line so it doesn't look too unnatural, but it does give me a little extra volume. And I find that when I work with liquid lipsticks, this technique works really well. And then I'm going to go in with Tarte liquid lipstick. This is a really beautiful, nice deep red, and it goes on kind of tomatoey, and then it gets deeper as it dries, which I really love because, again, her lips were super vampy. They weren't red or burgundy, they were just, I don't know, they were just this beautiful, deep red. Then I'm just going to follow up with a little concealer on a concealer brush to make sure my lips are lined perfectly. And then I'm going to set all of that with a little setting powder to just ensure there is no creasing whatsoever. Now, that is pretty much it. Again, neutral eyes with a nice bold lip. Now, you will see when I change into my dress that I am still wearing these Ardell lashes. And, I think overall it's a really cute look, but I did find those lashes to be a little intense for me, especially with the gold sequins and the necklace. So you'll see in this shot that my eyes are a little bit more natural. So I'm going to obviously list what lashes I changed that into. But anyways, that is basically the look. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do share, like, and subscribe. And if you guys want to see any more transformations, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.